Hi, my name is Juanica Thomas. Welcome back to my hero's journey. This chapter is now called the Refusal of the Call. And I want to talk to you about the areas in my life where I decided not to pursue things that I'm actually now gung-ho about and I'm mad, passionate about pursuing now. So when I was little, I did mention before how my mom encouraged me my artistic abilities. So I used to make these little pin fans or flowers as you call it, and you might see them now like the little pins that have flowers attached to them. I actually thought of that when I was like 7 years old. I drew out little designs and attached them to pins and walked around my neighborhood and sold them to people. And I also used to make these wreaths made out of plastic, so I just took plastic bags and cut them up one day and hung them up on those wire hangers that nobody likes. And I shaped them into a wreath, and I would decorate them with bows and yarn and things like that to make them really pretty, and sold those too. But then the fact that I never wanted to sell or be a business person, and it's just like, how did I back away from that when I was doing it at such a young age? And the fact that I wanted to start my own business recently, I had forgotten all about the fact that I used to do those things when I was little, and used to shy away from, any type of sales jobs or, the Avon or whatever, like any type of consulting. I was just like, no, that's just not me. I don't like talking to people about business. I don't like trying to force people to buy anything, and I really don't want to go up and asking people for money. But yeah, I did it when I was a little girl. Go figure. And so the next thing is, like, as far as my athletic abilities, and I think that stemmed from me not being validated by my father not being there, and my mom not really engaging in a lot of the areas that I needed her to, especially when she was in relationships. When she wasn't, she was like all in. But there was a time where I would want to play sports, like I wanted to play basketball or volleyball or softball and track and field in my middle school. But because there were tryouts, I didn't even try. I was afraid that I would not do well and get rejected and ridiculed, and so instead of me making the sacrifice and even attempting, I would just not try. Therefore, I wouldn't have to worry about the rejection. And I never even got a chance to realize my potential because I didn't try. And that really did lead on to more things, and me refusing to step out and do what I know I was supposed to do. I eventually got married, and in that marriage, it was a rough, rocky marriage, but I did get a degree in chemistry. I went to St. Augustine's College, and I graduated, almost honors. I was so upset when I didn't make it, because that was a goal I had. But I did work towards my degree, and I got it. It wasn't my first choice as far as a degree. I actually was considering a path in either fashion design, writing, or dance. However, I didn't feel like that was going to be a successful, stable job. I felt like I was going to have to really work hard just to make ends meet. And of all the information regarding fashion design and the struggling artist, I did not want to struggle to get where I needed to go. So I settled for a chemistry degree because I felt like I was going to be stable, and I felt like it was going to be lucrative, and I felt like as soon as I got out of school, I'd be able to go into my path, because there were so many people that said, well, once you graduate from college, you most likely won't end up working in your field. That was not supposed to be me, and I wasn't going to do that. So I did choose chemistry. I worked in the lab for a little over 10 years. And in that process, I did want to go back to school to get my degree in pharmacology so I could be a pharmacist. But God closed that door, and I was a little frustrated because I felt like, I needed to go back to school. I really felt like I was supposed to be doing something more than just working in the lab, because as soon as I walked in on the first day, I was just like, I'm not going to be retiring from this field. This is great. I love science. I love working in the lab, but I just felt like, this wasn't going to be it. You know how some people just, when they walk in a job or walk in that field and they just enjoy it straight on and they never look back, that wasn't it. And so I realized that, you know, something was missing and I couldn't put my finger on it. And it led to me to, you know, trying different avenues, different paths. And, you know, ultimately I got to the point where I was just like, Lord, I feel like there's more that you want me to do. I feel stuck and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And, you know, one by one, he just started moving things and shifting things around in my life to where I became more aware of what I needed to do. And that leads to the next chapter. So stay tuned with me as we go into meeting with the mentor and my hero's journey. And I'll see you later. It's Juanica Thomas. Bye.